On 30 July 2023, Arlington Gate, USA, the traffic police were investigating a strange accident that had taken place at a busy intersection. A man had tragically died, and the officers were trying to understand how the accident happened. Everything looked normal at first: skid marks, a damaged vehicle, and the usual crowd standing around. Later, the team moved to the small control room next to the road to check the CCTV footage. They expected to find a simple explanation, maybe overspeeding or a sudden brake failure. But what they found was nothing like what they imagined. As the footage played, the officers suddenly noticed a white, round, smoky object entering the frame. It wasn't dust, it wasn't fog, and it wasn't light reflection. It was floating, slowly moving across the road. One officer replayed the video again and again, zooming in, slowing it down, but the smoky, round object looked exactly the same every time. No explanation, no source, no shadow. It simply moved like a floating spirit. Well-known Guatemalan news reporter Vivian Vasquez is driving through traffic on her way to deliver the early morning news. But she never reaches her workplace, because Vivian becomes the tragic focus of the morning headline when her lifeless body is found after a horrifying car crash. Her family, colleagues, and fans are left stunned and heartbroken after hearing of her sudden tragic death. Guatemalan traffic authorities arrive at the site and film the damaged vehicle as evidence. But once the footage is made public, viewers and fans hear something in the recording that is deeply unsettling. And as you listen closely, did you hear it? A woman's distressed voice can be heard shouting in Spanish, "What did you do to me?" While watching the clip, it becomes obvious that no one present at the crash scene could have been screaming, "What did you do to me?" Vivian's devoted supporters believe it was her tormented spirit crying out from beyond. Even now, Guatemalan officials haven't determined the real cause behind Vivian's wreck. Even more mysterious, her mobile phone was never given back to her family, and no one seems to know the reason. So what exactly happened to Vivian Vasquez? And what do you think about this strange and heartbreaking recording? Share your thoughts below. She placed a camera in her bedroom after weeks of feeling uncomfortable at home, mainly to assure herself that nothing unusual was actually happening. It wasn't even late at night. This occurred around 6 p.m. while she was filming other videos in another room. In the middle of recording, she started hearing sounds from upstairs. She first ignored them, assuming it might just be her cat moving around. But when the noises returned, her camera captured this. In the footage, her wardrobe door...
So we could see if anything happened, but I didn't want to see anything. Okay? And my mom's coming this weekend, so she can't know about this. I was downstairs filming content, and I heard something upstairs, but I was like, it's just Coco. She's not down here. Coco's upstairs playing. All fine. But then I heard it again, and here's what we found. Here's what we caught on the camera. And I'm not okay. I'm either going to be moving this weekend, putting the house up for sale, but I'm not okay. send help. What do I do?
Or can be seen opening and shutting multiple times on its own. The movements weren't slight either. They looked intentional, almost as if someone or something wanted attention. Ashley ran upstairs, her heart racing, and immediately checked inside the wardrobe. Nothing was there. No animal, no person, nothing that could have caused it. The fact that it happened in daylight made it even more terrifying, and ever since, she has doubted whether she should stay alone in that house. The man was walking through a hospital corridor late at night, already uneasy because of its haunted reputation. The building was nearly silent except for his own footsteps, creating a stillness where every small sound felt louder than normal. He recorded as he explored, speaking softly and clearly feeling nervous.
No mames, güey, necesito que alguien venga, güey. Se escuchan cosas, güey, y... No mames, se escucha la puta regadera, güey, del puto baño, güey. No mames. Necesito que alguien venga, güey, me estoy cagando de miedo, güey, al chile, güey. Oiga, güey. No mames, güey, no prende la puta luz, güey. No mames, Cuchi, güey. No seas ojete, güey. No mames. No mames, güey. Hay alguien, güey. A la verga. No mames. Su puta madre, güey. No mames. No mames.
When he stepped inside one of the bathrooms, the noise of running water echoed from the showers, even though no one else was supposed to be there. He called out to check if someone was inside, but instead of a reply, he captured something terrifying, half of a pale, ghostly face looking from behind the tiled wall. He insists it wasn't a trick of light, but something far darker lingering in the hall. This next clip was posted by a woman from Indonesia. Her account isn't focused on paranormal events, just everyday moments from her workplace. However, everything changed on May 7th, 2025. That evening, she noticed someone waiting outside the door and opened it for them. Only later did she realize that whoever stepped inside was anything but ordinary.
Oh, cari konten gimana? Yang cowok sama cewek? Benar. Ini saya ada 2 rekomendasi yang lain ya. Nah, kalau ini lebih segar, kalau yang ini lebih untuk ceweknya ya. Jadi cowok ini cewek. Orang dari itu kayak gitu. Apa anjir? Kalau dari sopo? Sumpah, masalahnya gue dari sini. Aku tuh bukan mau itu. Terus mereka aku ini kan orangnya kan takut buat cewek sama cowok. Mobil lu. Aku bukain orang. Karena uang ya. Ya Allah, kamu beneran. Uang itu belum gue ya kan. Nanti masuk aku lihat orang kan. Aku kan juga lama di sini. Terus aku bukain dong.
She clearly welcomes someone no one else can see. She continues talking to the customer, asking about perfume for both a woman and a man. Moments later, her coworker approaches and asks who she's speaking to, and that's when she realizes it. She has been talking to someone invisible. She explains that she let a woman inside the store. The coworker looks around, confused. No one is there. After she shared the video, people began speculating. Some think the woman she saw may have died just outside the shop along the roadside, while others believe it was simply exhaustion affecting her after a long day. So was it the spirit of someone who passed by the road, or just fatigue deceiving her senses? It was posted on Reddit by user Unknown Truth. He explains that his friend's wife had a strange experience one day while stepping outside to do laundry. The unusual incident was recorded on their Ring doorbell camera. The woman hears an odd voice, and it doesn't come from the ring speaker. As she listens closely, she realizes the strange voice is coming from the wall beside her. I enhanced the audio in this clip so you can hear it clearly. A mysterious voice inside the wall seems to be calling for help. The woman becomes so scared that she runs inside and calls the police.
I looked around. I didn't see anybody out on the road or any cars or anything. So I went back to my ring video to make sure I wasn't just creatively hearing something.
I can hear somebody saying something, but I can't.
Well, I posted it on there.
Officers search the area, yet no one is found anywhere, not in the wall or anywhere else. So what exactly is this strange, disembodied voice that appears to be pleading for help? Share what you think. Built in 1917, the Santa Maria Inn is one of California's oldest and most famously haunted hotels. For years, guests and staff have reported eerie paranormal activity throughout its halls. Objects move on their own. Unseen voices echo at night. Footsteps sound in empty corridors, and doors open or shut without anyone touching them. Martha and her husband decided to stay at the Santa Maria Inn with their border collie, Oreo, but as they walked down one hallway, the atmosphere suddenly felt strangely off.
I'm stuck at the bench. Oreo's freaking out, guys. And there's somebody sitting there. He doesn't want to go by it.
You okay? You okay?
That's all right. Come on. Come on. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Oreo immediately reacts, refusing to go near a bench placed along the hallway. He jumps back, growling and pulling away as if detecting something supernatural around it. His fear is intense and completely out of character. But the real shock doesn't come from Oreo's behavior. It's what they later hear on the video's audio that sends a deep chill through them. What did he say? When they review the footage, right as Oreo darts away from the bench, a cold, disembodied whisper can be heard on the recording. A faint but unmistakable voice softly commands,
"Come back. Come back."
The eerie tone makes it sound like something unseen is calling out to their dog.
You okay? You okay?
That's all right. Come on.
Martha explains that she originally filmed the dog's strange reaction over 5 years ago, but only recently discovered that she had unknowingly recorded that disturbing, unexplained voice as well. After realizing what was captured, the entire moment now feels like a chilling, haunting they never expected to witness. Come on. The strangest thing about this next paranormal video might be the source, because this video was released by the actual mayor of the city of Armenia, Colombia, Jose Manuel Rios. So the security guard in this video says that he saw a male figure descend the stairs inside the mayor's office. He pursues the man, but the guy seems to vanish into thin air. The security guard can be seen on CCTV searching the area, but then things take a terrifying turn. In the video, the security guard appears to be suspiciously looking around the area, seemingly confused. Then suddenly, an unseen force seems to attack the man and throw him into a banner. The guard can be seen looking around in panic with no assailant in sight. He then suffers another attack, and two guards hurry over to help him. The somewhat shaken mayor of Armenia says that, quote, "A bishop and other religious leaders will come to bless the mayor's offices, and that they will, quote, bring God's blessing to every corner of this workspace." Now it seems highly doubtful that the mayor of Armenia, Colombia, would suddenly release a fake ghost video. So just what do you think happened to this security guard? This video from December 1st, 2019, if family shifted in a new house. Their son. A boy slept while watching TV at midnight in the hallway. Then he suddenly wakes up and, crying, runs to his parents' room. He tells them that he saw someone standing in the hallway of the living room. Understanding their son's fear, Oscar, who is his father, said that since we have shifted it in this new house, many strange things had also started happening in their house. For example, one day when he returned home from the office, he found a lot of flies sitting outside their door. The strange thing was that the dustbin kept nearby had no flies at all. In the Paranormal Investigation Society, it is believed that if flies appear in such an unusual way at a place, that place might be haunted. Oscar's son would secretly come to the living room at night to watch TV, and while watching, he would fall asleep there. Then suddenly he woke up and, crying, ran to his parents' room and said that he had seen someone in the hallway of the living room. By concerning complaint of that boy, his father, Oscar, checked the CCTV cameras. They checked the room's security camera, and the footage they see confirms that their son was not lying and he wasn't dreaming either. In the footage, they can clearly see a human-like figure standing one side of the hallway. The figure wasn't doing anything, but it was definitely there, and standing quietly. This things I also confirm that nobody was there from their home. Everybody was sleeping that night. I don't think so. That was a camera glitch. Oscar's son saw that figure. That's why he has ran to the room of his father, because he was so scared. Now the creepiest question arises here. What was that figure and what he or she was doing there? Can you explain it? Comment below. Kindly don't forget to subscribe Scary Cam. Show your support, thank you.